welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. Um, so today I'm gonna do like another story time reading. So pretty much, it's like a story or like a book, like you read or like a movie, like you watch it, it relates to you. So it's kind of sort of doing the same thing just with tarot. Um, so you can take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest. But I have some music, some cards out from my music deck here to like pretty much do like the playlist or some books have songs to go with it depending on like which one you're reading. And then I have like over here the who, what, when, why, how, all that good stuff. Their actions, how they feeling, right? Then I have the past life, talk about like before, and then also have the before tarot. And then I have the character deck to get a little bit more information about the past, like, the pre-story, like the flashbacks and stuff like that. Give you that information. Then I have like the everyday tarot, give more a little about their actions and stuff like that. Then I have the next part that's pretty much more about what the present, what's going on, why it's happening, what's happening, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start off with the music. So we have Losing Control by Ross, JK. And then we have Belong to the World, The Weeknd, Dead Roses, Oli, Love Bug, Jonas Brothers, Rocket Man, Elton John, Not Afraid, Eminem, Dancing in the Street, Martha. Okay. And then we have Bad Guy with Billie Eilish. And then we have Contagious with I forgot their name. Brothers. The I Brothers. You know them. And then we have What the Bitches Want from... What These Bitches Want, the DMX and Cisco. And then we have Mad at You, Noah Cyrus, and I don't know how to pronounce that man's name. And then we have Beat It, Michael Jackson, and Alone Together, Full Out Boys, Energy, Carrie Hilson, and then we have Smile, P&B Rock. Right? So, before we get started, I'm going to cleanse the energy to space. Right? So if you have headphones in, turn it down. Okay. So, with losing control, he's talking about like running away from the truth and pretty much not facing your past. But even though you might have some examples in the present, like trying to say, like, let's say you have like a past belief and something is in front of your face right now to disprove that, and you might be overlooking that or not really seeing that, because you could be thinking this person with it belong to the world. The person was a hoe. Okay, you could be thinking they for the streets. And Dead Roses. I forgot what that song was pretty much about. But with Love Bug, right? It's talking about like how you didn't expect to fall in love again, and pretty much with this losing control, it's talking about the same thing. Like, it's this person that is pretty much just proving this old belief that you have is in front of your face, and you are like slowly falling in love with this person even though you're trying not to. So you're trying to like double down on those beliefs or double down on whatever like thought that you have. and because you feel like you will never fall in love again, or you can't fall in love again, and stuff like that. And with this rocking, man, you feel like you out in space, nobody can get to you, nobody can reach you, and you miss your life, but you're not realizing like that's in the past. You can no longer get back to that, so the only thing you can do is move on and move forward, and this person is here to help you move on and move forward and to be a part of the future, right? And then we have Not Afraid. So like I just said, like being able to realize like that's the past, or best you can do is just heal from it, right? And like put your best step forward and like move on, right? The best way you can. And that entitles like you meeting new people, you talking to people, you probably making new friends and stuff like that, new acquaintances. And because with this dancing in the street, one thing I could say, it said summer, and as of right now we still in spring. Well, when I'm recording this we still in spring. So summer is June 21st to I believe falls in September. So from June to September, this could happen or could apply. Okay, around that time period. And but this bad guy, I have to come back to that. Okay, but this contagious. Somebody could be cheating, and yeah, that's somebody could have cheated, and that's why you are afraid that you will never love again, or you can't love, or you won't love. Or you don't believe in love anymore because somebody cheated in the summer month. Or, like I said, it's in the summer month and somebody cheating, right? Was this the song DMX was listening to, people? It was Brenda, Letitia, somebody. It was one of these songs. Was it that one? It could be. But yeah, like I said, somebody cheating. They could be cheating with a lot of people. And they could have done it because they was mad at you, and or they did all this and you or they feel like they can't be, like, you can't be mad at them because you love them so much, right? But there's losing control. Book ending it. Now I'm going that way. And then we got Michael Jackson, Beat It. But it's pretty much a fighting song where it just leave, pretty much is what he's saying. But you don't want to leave because then you will feel alone. So you'd rather be alone together with this person, full of voice. And that doesn't help anybody because you still feel alone with the dead roses. Like, they're still dying. This person's still out here doing, like, for the streets. Relationship still is not going anywhere. So it's draining and pulling on your energy, right? You thinking that it's love when it's not love. It's really just lust. And right, because in this song she was like, I'm having nightmares, I'm sleeping with the enemy. Like, this person is a bad guy. You already know that. You even got Dancing in the Streets. They out here entertaining people for the world. They're for the streets. Right? Wasn't wasn't Michael Jackson dancing throughout like the train station and shit like that? Like what was it? For the streets, like for the world, like you doing something, okay? Doing a lot. Right? Out here entertaining, being flashy. Elton John, flashy. You won't miss him. Okay? And it's draining you. You tired. You. Okay, now Dead Rose is coming on, so I can tell you what's for real, for real. And then, no, but like, it still ties, but, and then with Smile, you just trying to do whatever you can to make this person smile. And they trying to do whatever they can to make you smile. So that's why I was like, you're trying to stay together. But oh yeah, watering dead roses. Why are you watering dead roses? This relationship is dead and you watering dead roses. Y'all trying to stay together. Alone together. Y'all trying to stay together. The relationship is dead, a dead rose. But y'all trying to still give. You trying to still give love to it, and they trying to still give love to it because they have love for you. But the relationship is not going nowhere. It's dead. Y'all, you feel alone. They feel alone. Y'all just alone together. You can't be honest with them. They can't be honest with you. That's why this Rocket Man. Y'all feel out in space. Y'all nowhere near each other. Y'all in your own little atmosphere. They just like, just because we talking doesn't mean we communicating. Then we have a main female. Then we have child. And it even said like, I'm tired of fighting. I want to be fought for. Right? I'm just dancing in the street. What these bitches want from So it's just like, you're tired of having to. With this, you're contagious. Like this person could probably cheat repeatedly, and you're tired of trying to either fight off these people or prove that or your position, trying to keep your position. It's just like, just let this person, like, let them go on the street, let them loose, let them go dance, let them go entertain. And then we have high honor. And then we have toil and labor. Then we have mature woman. And then we have courtship. I called the new person coming in. Where does mature woman come in? Oh, something from your past affecting your future. And the high honor, because these two is not, for some reason, Bad Guy is not on my playlist, which is weird because every other song is. And this as Dancing in the Street. So this is how I took it. It's pretty much a separate message, and that's pretty much coming from like this high honor, which is like spirit, stuff like that. You know, destiny, fate. And everything else like surrounding it is like the characters, or like since you have only the main female here, like the one person, and that's what she's interacting with and dealing with. But this, oh yeah, you tired of fighting, you want to be fought for. That toil and labor. But yeah, now we got this main female that's in this courtship, have overcoming or dealing with some in childhood traumas or healing from her past to be able to grow up and mature and spirit, you know, working on them, or how they going through this, or the work they're doing to go through this. Like I said, with this energy, she even said like she's having nightmares. She's sleeping with the energy. She's sleeping with the enemy, and it's draining and pulling on her energy and stuff like that. And there's like this courtship that she'll keep working on. Cause she keep trying to get this person like attention, waiting for the streets. And you gotta realize you gotta let them go and be for the streets, cause that's what they do. Then we have impartiality. Alright, just she need to be impartial. That's what she need to do. Right, and then we have discovery. And then we have acceptance. So like I just said, this main female could be acting childish or doing things. You know, like when you was a kid and you had a crush or stuff like that, you did go out of your way to get their attention and stuff like that, or do like extraness. But it's like the way that she's going about. Look, I just looked at the rose, right, and it's like flowers here. So it's like the way she's going about love or relationships is from like a child like view or child aspect, right? And that's why we have this impartial here with the crown chakra. The way that she's thinking is of a child or like a child, and spirit, like I just said, you see, tied together. Spirit is trying to help her discover and work through these issues that she's having, so she can discover like how that's what's actually draining her energy and pulling on her energy, is the things that she's doing to herself, or she's working or doing something that she doesn't really need to because it's already dead, right? You watering a dead rose, that makes no sense. It's not gonna come back to life. It's dead. It's dead. It's it's done. It's over. And it's time to see that and start working on yourself and realizing that you, with this rocket man, right, and stuff like that, you having space or being alone isn't a negative thing or a bad thing. It gives you time to work on things that you need to work on, see things in a different perspective, discover things, right, about yourself and about others. And then you start to accept yourself and realize and grow, realize certain things and apply the stuff that you discover, and grow in relationships and or love and connections. Right? Accepting that help, feeling more stable and grounded, because the red or root is your root chakra, feeling more stable and grounded with yourself and the environment, like your environment, but also with spirit and your thoughts and stuff like that. You're no longer in that like child mindset. You're thinking that you have to do certain things to get people attention. Then we have creativity. See, I'm not the man to think I am at home. Like, that's trying to help you discover that. Because if you listen to Rocket Man, right, and you know Elton John, okay, he said, and I quote, "I miss my life, I miss my wife. When I paid this," I said, what? Elton John, you miss who? Because what wife? Then apparently he actually did have a wife, but their marriage wasn't okay. It wasn't like happy because he was gay. You get it? He was gay. He's not the man that they think I am at home. Oh, no. Like, you think I'm straight, my guy, but I'm not, okay? Like, she said it. Well, you gotta be creative. Sometimes, like I just said, with these two are like a spiritual message that we literally have high honor, and then we have spirit. Here you gotta like realize it, be creative, like pretty much connect the dots. But even like the whole thing are just surrounding it. Just these two are different, and then it's like when I'm looking at deep, like closer, it's like it's not. If I look at the pen and stuff like that, the colors I wrote it in, these connect, and so it's like the writing was on the wall the whole time. It's just you didn't really see it or connect the dots or put it together. It's all about your creativity, your imagination, how you see things. And then we have flow, right? How you react and go with the flow. Right? When you peep something, are you the one to be like, oh, and make a whole, make it mad obvious, or you just peep and be quiet? Like, it's just, what are we doing? And then we have mystery, right? Just peep and be quiet. Like, it's just... And then we have passion. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Then we have stop. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Then we have happiness. And then we have determination. Okay, I have to find a place to put this. I'll put it right here. Okay. So what I'm noticing with the mystery, but that circle is also a circle here, so it's pretty much supposed to represent the moon. And I was gonna say you discover with this work and toiling labor. This character, the female, is discovering parts of herself that was a mystery to her. She was either closed off to and weren't aware of. Right? If she had like some type of creative block and stuff like that, she's like overcoming and working through it. Yeah, not afraid. That's kind of sort of because how he started the song is like if you lost and stuff like that, like just follow him, like he will help you through it. So, right, could have this person that's trying to come in and help. Like I said before, trying to help her move on. Right? Find a new creative like outlet to help her move on and find happiness, go with the flow, move with the flow, right? But she's blocking her own blessing, blocking her own passion and stuff like that. Um oh wait, no, it's stopping mystery. There we go. Right? And right, she's stopping herself from actually finding her passion because she's afraid of um she's afraid of the mystery, that what she doesn't know, right? And she feels alone, but she don't want to feel alone. You've found the wrong things within the rhythm for you to notice a rap, right? So she feel that fuck your feelings. Like I already said, somebody lying, okay? Somebody cheating, and this person she keep working with this person, and she won't leave the person because she either feels like or she thinks that she's not gonna find nobody else, but then she is gonna find somebody else that's actually better than the person that she has. He goes circling, and I don't know how. What the back down. And then black clouds. Oh, cloud of judgment. That makes sense. With this determination, her determination's in the wrong way. She's not seeing it clearly. She, like I said, she keep watering this dead rose. And it's stopping her own flow of happiness. Because she, rather than going for the what if was like a better outcome, she's more focused on the way that things could go wrong and the worst part of it. And it's like she already in the worst part. So it's just like, it's better to just put, he like put your life back together to fix yourself, to see the other side of the story, the other side of the situation. Like, you just focusing on one side when it's multiple sides. There's like, okay, like, you leave this person, you alone, okay, fine, but you won't be alone for a long period of time. That's up to you if you are alone for that long period of time. And it's like, if there's like, that's really your choice, nobody else's choices, right? And with that determination, it's all about you. So now we're going to do the past life tarot. So we have war with trauma. Didn't I say childhood trauma? Past life, you see what I said? And then we have banishment, forced underground. So it was, I don't know why I'm getting Harry Potter vibes when he was like underneath the stairs. um, right, that could be like a creative, because it's giving like a punishment, but it's like, that's a creative form of punishment. But let's see, I need more space. And then we have psychic gypsy. See, it's definitely giving Harry Potter vibes. I know it wasn't bugging. Then parts that touching is exiled warrior and high priestess. Okay, let's see. Then we have power with, oh, it's slanted. So loss of power and position of authority. And then the parts that's touching with is priest with loss of power. So this person was a priest and they lost their position, or let me continue. Then we have a blank card, so we're gonna, oh, it goes with this, but it's pretty much says artist, but it says professional. And the parts that's touching is collector and fame and recognition. So this person, right, I was gonna say is, that's why this blank card came. I was like, this person, right, this priest or high priestess or whatever, right, this gypsy went around trying to collect like fame and fortune and stuff like that, and as a result they either lost their power or end up like in certain situations that could have been avoided. I would say that much. Or, right, another thing, but if this professional, this artist, this psychic gypsy actually knew something that was like onto something with this war, and then it has trauma, right? Knew something about the war and the trauma that it was gonna affect, and it was telling people, and this priest banished her and forced her underground, or this exiled, right? Because If that information came out, he would have lost his position and lost power. And he couldn't have that. You know, he can't. He can't have that. Oh, that could be why he's telling you to work in labor. Right? Murder. Murder. And then we have model and then suicide. Might try to stage it to make it look like a suicide. Model it as if it was a suicide. But this artist, they, you know. Oh, because even in Contagious, it's just like, he's like, I know you from somewhere some long time ago. And then she was like, no, you don't know him. But then the dude he already fucked up because he already said his name. The dude was like, wait, why you know my name? Like, you know, kind of thing. So it's just like, even Hot Honor is here. So it's just like, this person did it for power. It was trying to do it for like, cause I'm about to catch a case. You feel me? Like they doing shit for power. And it's like, if that secret comes out, they result to the thing that they know best. I don't know. Then we have obsession, obsessive love. And then we have witness and other. So somebody could be, like I said, somebody already know who is witnessing this, know about it, see everything that's going on, and trying to either help them let's see, let's continue. Then we have ritual sacrifice, ritual priest. What I say about this? What I say about that prophet? There's something weird about it, man. Something weird. I said prophet. I kept saying priest before. It was a prophet. So it's priest trying. It's a priest. I kept over here. It says priest. So it's priest trying to make it seem like they're a prophet when they actually are not. And if that was to get out, they would lose like their power. See, jealousy is touching this ritual priest and headhunter. See what I said? They result to either banishing you, and then their banishment is really just they're like forming murder, like modeling it up, like be like, oh yeah, you're banished, go underground. We never want to see you again. Of course, they never gonna see you again, and they don't have to worry about it. They can sleep easy and like peacefully at night, you know. You want Then we have revolution, worthy, wealthy, elite. What you gave me, boo, a nut. Then we have conspired and shunned. So they either want to, like I said before, this priestess or gypsy was either like, it's definitely two people. Technically it's three people now. This was the song he was naming mad people. So it could have been mad people they did this to. Okay, mad people they did this little model ritual, this little model. They could be modeling it as a ritual, right? When it's actually a murder. It could be that. Okay, and then we have magic, sorcerer, or sorceress. See what I said? What I said? Something was off. And then we have war or uprising touching Wiccan. What I said, if that came out, this person would have lost their power, and they already knew that. So they tried to take off this main female. I'm saying, God, this and this and this and that nigga's a shit. But that was crazy. The fact that I had the like idea and then it was a louder bell. But the actual like the main female, what she said was right. Cause like it was like if she had this and this and this, so that's some people that like she had all that, so she was right. They didn't like other the people that's doing all this. They don't have the full story, don't have everything together, but they are trying to go off based with the information that they have. They're trying to work with the information that they have when they don't have the whole information. And hey, cause now we have alchemist, now we have what's this? Mariner with pirate. They're trying to take stuff, take from other people. And then this sorcerer is trying to use astrology because we have a touch, that's such an astrologer. So this prophet is trying to use or just go based off of like astrology. And that doesn't really tell you the full story. Especially because it's like other things in your chart, and then even like well, pirates be taking things from other people, and then we have fishermen. There's yeah, it was a fisherman that's trying to pose himself as a pirate, trying to turn himself into a pirate, abusing their power and stuff like that for fame and recognition. They don't want to be known as like this fisherman or like this lowly prophet. They want to be known as something bigger than what they are. There we go. 15 more minutes on this part. They want to be bigger than what they are. And right, they really just abusing their power. Like I just said, like they modeling this whole. It's actually a murder. Then we have Defender with Bodyguard and Secret Information. Or Secret Intelligence. And the parts it's touching now is Ocean Traveler with Mercenary. And both slightly touching Bodyguard. And then parts it's touching at the top is Hobbyist. And then we have Bodyguard. So... and it's kind of sort of slanted with the secret information as well. So, this is just like a hobby of theirs. Or the High Priestess, right? They thought she was weak or was able to like just overpower her, but didn't expect her to be like this defender that, or have people that would defend her to even align themselves, no, because with this Wiccan. Or could I even align themselves for this war, this uprising, this revolution, right? But it was all like really pretty much an illusion, right? Because there's wealthy people, there's wealthy elites is gonna go with whoever can provide them the most money and provide them the most security. Then we have servant, housekeeper, care, children care, right? They just go into who can protect them, who can provide them some type of security or protection. And then the parts of section is secret information or special intelligence and night with home care and other, right? So this could be like how they was receiving information. It was like a servant that's inside that was actually providing them information and know the information. Then we have that's touching murder. So that could have been like what raised the alarm, because a car alarm went outside. That gave something away, put something off. Then we have technology with technological progress. Right, and the parts that's touching is children care and industrial servant. Pretty much still servant. If I was like like you get it. Then we have using technology. So, and then we have obsessive level up here with technological process. Now, some type technology was used in the proof of like something's gonna come out pretty much to prove either what this person was doing. There was an obsessive love, or they have an obsessive lover, and they was doing. There's illusion of power. Let me see the rest of it. Okay, so next we have healer with midwife and faith healer. And the parts of session abusing technologies. They already abusing their power, so right. Human sacrifice, right? They murdered this servant, this housekeeper, and that's what raised alarms. And then we have abusing technology to such a midwife and doctor. Oh, no, it also popping in my head. Handmaid's Tales, right? With the abusing technology and then doctors, because in that show, they pretty much, if you was able to have a kid, they didn't, they had it on record because you had a kid, they had to record it, and so they already knew everyone that could have kids, right? And who couldn't. Right, there's human sacrifice and stuff like that, but like I just said, it's actually murder. Um, Also with the servant, like just have you take care of the kid as like, even though it's your kid, have you take care of the kid and raise the kid as like, and it's not your own. They won't know that you're their parent. And what's a show I just watching like that as well. But then we have Ice Disaster with Ice Age / Blizzard. Oh, now just Blizzard is touching proletarian. And then we have childhood trauma. What I said, kidnapped or stole. But we have banished. They try to banish you. Like I said, they're trying to set something up to make it look like it was something that it wasn't. So it could have been, they try to set up like you suicide, like yourself. When in all reality, they actually kidnapped you, and they couldn't let that get out. The information get out, because if they did, they will no longer be in the position that they will have, and people like the fame and recognition that they have, they will lose that, and they didn't want to lose that. So they try to use magic or try to do certain things to either shut you up, keep you quiet. It was this pirate because it's something to take from you. Oh, your energy. Duh. Duh. It's trying to take your energy, pirate off your energy, because that's the magic thing as well, right? So you pretty much, feel drained, and you don't have enough strength or energy to do anything, or to pretty much care for yourself or take care of yourself. And they could be watching through, technology. Then we have rebel, anarchists, and nonconformists. Oh, the parts they're touching is hypothermia and orphaned. So they try to banish you out in the cold and left you out in the cold, and well, left this main female out in the cold, and she was actually right. So therefore, spirit or the like source, divine destiny was on her side and was helping her heal and be able to overcome and rebel one day when the time is right. Because we also have abuse, and we have abused the power, and we also have abuse of technology over here. So this person abused the main character, and we have revolutionary and anarchist. So pretty much revolution, like chaos is not a big deal for this person. Like this nonconformist, like it's not a very not that much. They can function in chaos. Also with this offender, right? This hobbyist, some they good with chaos. They can function. Um, and they probably didn't expect that. Right, because now we have fire disaster, forest fire / city fire. And the forest fire is touching nonconformists and activists, but also a volcano. And then we have night touching forest fire and city fire. So take an action, pretty much. Take in movements. And then we have the law with judge. And then parts that's touching is other with industrial servant. So like I just said, pretty much still a servant, but you're just trying to find a fancier name for it. Or it could just be slave, but you're trying to find a fancier name for it. And we have explosion, fight, city fire, and lawyer. So this lawyer could be, I don't say exploded, but this lawyer could be found out by this judge, and the judge making this decision call. That like making a judgment call, decision call on this. And then we have charity benefactor. And then the parts that's touching is law enforcement and good Samaritan. And the parts that's touching up here is technological disaster and benefactor. Oh, do we also have a witness? Right, and other. So could be multiple things going on here. Okay, I said 3. It might be more. Okay, it could be like 3 original people, and the main female is one of those people, right? And 2 people could like be abusing their power, and one person sees it, right? The one person is abusing their power. Another person is seeing it, probably not doing anything about it. Then there's a whole other person that is seeing it, probably recording it, keeping information about it, right? And but this servant could be multiple servants, and then they just, one servant knew too much, and they, off them, and then that's when people started looking into things. Because with this doctor here, right? They probably, with the abuse of technology as well, they probably was being selective with certain doctors, and now the law being here saying like, nah, like we're gonna use our doctors, and then something is coming, like proof is coming out, but also with this technological disaster, some information probably would gotten out that a good Samaritan found and reported to. Like I said, somebody was keeping information, keeping and stuff like that, and or infiltrated and kept them from was doing that and was giving it to the law enforcement, and then they got found out. Pretty much, kind of like normal shows go. They get found out because they was infiltrated, and everything all falls down. Except one show, it kind of sort of the bad guy got away. So let's continue. So we have love with unrequited. We also have over here with obsession. So I already knew like the love was not. See, and it's moving over here with this ice disaster. Right, with this hypothermia, now we have hail touching orphaned. So because you didn't love them, they try to, even though they liked you, they try to like throw the rock and hide the hand type shit. With this hail, they try to like literally like instead of like they was cold, right, and harsh, and mean, and like try to like throw those feelings at you, but like that's all they were to you because you didn't love them back, and it's just like, what? Why the fuck would I? You mean evil bitch! Like, why would I? Like, what? It's backwards. Like, they think bullying you would make you love them, and it's like, no. And then we have with time frame and also like lesson. With the time frame is World War age, and then lesson is becoming more natural. And that part is touching identity with lovers, but love is spinster, and then the time frame's a early bronze age. So there's a lot of different ages just to try to bring together. Oh, so like when one of the world wars or when war happened, the war ladies was able to go to work and stuff like that, but then when they came back, we was all like ladies was to just stay at home and stuff like that. And let's say when they left, they wasn't the best person, right? And now they came back, they still not the best person. And it's we're gonna continue. It's Then we have trauma with psychological or verbal abuse, and faith with cult. And then parts of touching is location with law society, or this forced underground. They trying to, put you underground, keep you underground, keep it quiet, keep it shh. Right, with location, underground society. What I just said, keeping it shh, keeping it quiet. You feel me? Don't want everybody to know. Okay. And then we have trauma, physical or sexual abuse, with faith with primal or abolition. Probably said that wrong. Oh, could that what it be? They banish you, but then try to. They tell everybody else that they banish you. Fake like this whole. It's a lot of different stories. You could have told somebody like you was banished. They banished you. Staged the whole suicide or something like that. Try to cover up their tracks, right? Just in case anybody was looking for you. Or went looking for you, but in all honesty, they with this home care, you be their servant and work for them and stay with them and be with them. Could have been depending on who asked. They told a different story. And then we have location with Eastern Europe. Also looked at trauma with his poverty, so and we already know they did all this for power. Could have done it for like power and riches. If the truth would have got out, they would have, like I said before, people would have looked at them differently. Probably wouldn't have with this benefactor. Probably people would stop giving them money. Um, People would stop listening to them. People wouldn't, I want to say, hold them in high honor or stuff like that. There was a sheep in wolf clothing, but then the whole. If you finish the stories with the sheep in wolf clothing, the sheep was the first one to, like, the wolf. Well, not the sheep. The wolf was the first one to pretty much be found out and killed and died. So you can continue being that wolf in sheep clothing if you want to, but it's not gonna work out for you. And then the part that section is ID with friend. We have death with war. And that's and it's slightly touching um Central Europe as location. And then over here it's saying star-crossed. And then we have a identity with an old man. And then we have lesson with greed and death murder. Then we have already unrequited love, right? With star-crossed. And then cold. Okay, let me see. Let me continue. Then we have death, torture. What did I say? They did a song. And we also have obsessive. So this person, a little bit not stable. And then parts of touching now is faith with ethical religion and love with abandonment. And touching American Civil War era. And then we have faith with nature base. Then we have the part touching is psychological verbal abuse, which you already have. Touching jungle. So this person, like, let me continue. And then we have love with slave or a concubine. What I said with that servant? What I say? Right? And that's touching non-contagious disease. And then we have time frame revolution. It's pretty much when they started being domesticated, right? Oh, so pretty much like I just said before, like you didn't like this or love this person, right? And then they went off to war, right? Um, and let's say they was already like psychologically and verbally abusive, but now they have witnessed more psychological and verbal abuse. So now they have like more things to come. Like when they come back to you, now they are more psychologically and like verbally abusive with you, but now it's like physical and sexual abuse as well. And this identity with friend and lover, but it's also unrequited. It was like a friend. Let's say there was a friend that you care for, and you was trying to help and be there for her, but they will take your kindness or take this main female kindness for a weakness. They really want her to be like their slave and concubine, like their sex slave, pretty much. with that obsessive love of, yeah. And then it's pretty much like a bad movie. Or like a thriller. Um, a love movie gone wrong. Right? You thought this person was a friend, you thought that this person was cool, ha ha ha, kiki. But come to find out they actually like a stalker. Might have a whole shrine to you with this cult. Um, but also with the cult being here and then like forcing you underground in this whole underground location, trying to isolate you, keep and pull you away from your family and stuff like that, and or like I said, try to kidnap you with this over here and or sell you, try to sell other people a dream or this idea model, right? That you just left, you was done with people, you just left, right? You right with then also with this murder over here with suicide. They try to make a model it, make it look like it was suicide, and you just like left or stuff like that when it's actually they took you, and they didn't really have any intentions of giving you back or sending you back any way, shape, or form. They wanted you to stay with this main female to stay with them forever and take care of them forever. Um, but this healer healed them forever. And then charity benefactor. This prophet sorceress, they want they was willing or wanting to do anything to make this happen. They give money to make this happen, pay for it to make this happen. And somebody like this judge is like, yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. That's crazy. That's wild. This is literally grounds for a restraining order. Um, but also because abandonment is also is over here. Like they, because star-crossed can mean more than just like with Romeo and Juliet. Like, oh, their family is feuding. Like it could call like people didn't want y'all to be together, or somebody didn't want y'all to be together and stuff like that, or you were in a relationship and y'all just couldn't get the timing right, but y'all have like a lot of love for each other. But it literally says unrequited here, so it's like ill-fated at this point with the star cross, right? It's an ill-fated love, and this man, the person I keep saying, it's different people. One of them people could be a man that's older than this main female, that's very greedy and money hungry and power hungry, and like I said before, with this torture, would either do anything that they can or everything that they had to get their way. And that's gonna backfire. That's all. That's like, yeah, it's gonna backfire. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Right, we already had that Defender. Right, this is still the before. Right, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Right, that's the snow. That's the ice. And then we have the Four of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Sun. And then we have the Lovers. Then we have the Nine of Cups. No, yeah, Nine of Cups. I was gonna say the Nine of Pentacles, but then it's because I was looking at the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. Then we have the Strength card. Then we have, the Three of Swords first. And we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. That's the fire. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. The Three of Wands. Seven of Cups. Ten of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. So, okay. My bad, I was starting the timer so I can pretty much go through this and then go to the next, well, the rest of the before and then get into like the actual nitty gritty. So, this defender that we have here, this knight, could be like a group of people, like, because even in the night, he's running away from people. Those are the clouds I was saying before over here. Trying to rush into something or running away from something, right? We also have banished here, so they probably like cause you to run away or cause this priestess main character to run away or have to defend themselves from a lot of people, and or banished them, left them out in the cold, or somebody took them in, right? Because you see the little light here and then a dog, right? Dogs are supposed to represent like friendliness, a companion, and we already have friend here, take you in and stuff like that. And it probably was like just when the time was right and stuff like that, and you started working on the main character started like working on themselves, fixing themselves, becoming self-reliant, independent, and because the sun is all about like happiness and illumination, right? We also literally have happiness and determination here, right? You was happy and determined to get back to where she once was, right? And the friend probably end up with his lovers being here, like believing, oh, this is fate, we was meant to be together, we should be together, kind of thing, right? Because you see the guy hand coming out, and then the lady laying on the floor. We literally have physical and sexual assault already over here, and well, already out, right? And then we have next was the ace with the five. What's the ace? Five? The Nine of Cups, right? And the Nine of Cups is all about like a wish fulfillment and being emotionally fulfilled and stuff like that. They probably was wishing and hoping for this opportunity, and Five of Swords. Five of Swords not only like being a coward and running away, but it's also like being short-sighted. Because with the Scrim card, it's all about like supposed to tame the lion and stuff like that. Because the reef is not on the lion's neck and stuff yet, so they saw you as this lion that needed to be tamed. And whereas you are actually the person wearing, like, you actually like this, I would say this divine being, but you are this person that's actually like the one with the strength, right? The one that, right? They're asking for your hand, so you can say no whenever you want. You're like you, the one in this dress and this like have the infinity over around your head. Like you're the chosen one and stuff like that, right? In this scenario, right? And saying you, this character is the chosen one in this scenario, and this guy isn't it, right? Just not it, and you know, might have to end up defending yourself from this person because, like I said before, they're trying to state something and model something as like what it wasn't. And then we have like this Five of Swords, like this confrontation, this little battle, and then we have the Three of Swords reverse, which is something about like forgiveness. So it's like before you, but like before, I want to say it seems as reverse. It's like before you forgive this person, or before you heal yourself from it and stuff like that. And we have a relationship with the Four of Wands. I already had that out, yeah. More like a partnership, not a relationship. It's not a literal relationship if one person doesn't if one person is saying y'all together and the other person saying doesn't even know y'all together. It's not a relationship. Both parties are not consenting to being together in this relationship. So it's not really a relationship. So it's, but the Four of Wands is supposed to represent like a relationship, a marriage, y'all dating and stuff like that. But it's not given to me. It's not given relationship. Um. And then we have the Ace of Swords. No, Ace of Wands, which is like before like you jump into or take action on something. Like, might want to think about it. Okay? And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is all about like worrying, nightmares and stuff like that, like sleeping. Um or trying to sleep and stuff like that, but you worried and you can't. But the Three of Wands talking about like opportunities, like things coming back to you, messages coming to you. Because funny enough, is the bird coming this way, right? And now the bird is on this person's hand, right? So you're receiving the message and understanding, and like seeing the opportunities or seeing the things for how they are, and trying to like sleep through it and work through it and stuff like that. Because with the Seven of Cups, it's all about having illusions and stuff like that. He's covering eyes, so like believing the illusions. And we literally have the gray clouds and clouds of stuff, like I said before, like the cloud of judgment. Um, and that's causing a lot of burdens, right? Not seeing through the facade. You thinking this is love when it's not love, and you defending it as if it's love when it's not. It's gonna keep you out in the cold or leave you out in the cold from actual true love. Because the Four of Cups is all about rejection, not having enough, focusing too much on the present and not what's coming. And right here is like you not even focusing or thinking or wishing or can't even imagine anything else is coming to you or coming to this person. And then right, because the Nine of Pentacles is also talking about like being independent and like of anybody, but with this love, is like this person just hopped from relationship to relationship, and that's the problem, right? Now I'm looking at the sign of the Nine of Swords, and that's the problem. They don't take the time to look and illuminate on what makes them actually happy. Why did that relationship didn't work out? Um, Causing codependent relationships, right? A very um lustful and passion based relationship rather than love based relationships. They just do things out of like I said, it's like it's not love, it's just passion, right? Because the fires is here and then the fires is here, right? And you're thinking that, oh well, at least I'm in a relationship, I'm not by myself. Well, she's thinking like at least I'm in a relationship, I'm not by myself. Like I'm gonna get love, but it's like you're not actually getting love. What you're getting is a fight that you didn't really ask to deal with. Somebody that wanna see you as a beast that needs to be tamed when you're not that. There we have from the character deck. I am making my own waters. Right? Where you as this actual being that's over here, they want you to see as this beast, right? That you needed to be tamed, that you can't make your own water when you actually can. Right? We literally have this person pouring water here, like you can't make your own self happy. So they need to tame you in order to make you happy, and they want to tell you what will make you happy when they don't actually know, right? But that's what she pretty much signed herself up for. And then we have, damn, I just stepped in some crap. Then we have someone opinion on how I should live my life, right? What I just said, they trying to tame you. Well, tame this person trying to tame them. And then the craziest thing is they trying to tame this person is trying to tame the main character, this main female, but the whole time the main female is actually aware and know what's going on and know what they're doing and know the truth. So they're trying to break them from telling the truth or seeing the truth when there's no way of changing the truth. They're trying to make it seem like what they're saying is true and is right when it's not. Right? Because now I'm looking over here at this and it's like the background's kind of similar other than like the ground. They're trying to pass their love off to make it seem like it's right and they know what's best for you when they don't. It's really short-sighted. And there we have, it takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are. Even longer to see it doesn't have to be that way. And we have BoJack Horseman falling. And then we have Janae Ayoko triggered. Then we have the reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass. That 70s show. Then we have, I long for him, but I understand there's a line that vampires and humans can't cross. From Vampire Nights. Didn't I say this person draining your energy? They're a vampire, energy vampire. They're literally, you're not meant to be around them. And if you're like this light being and stuff like that, being around energy vampires isn't beneficial or help you. Which is why this person can't be around you. Right? Which is why at some point in time they get stopped. And why they trying to abuse their power and abuse all these things that they can to get you to, well, get this main character to stay where they are. Then we have don't hurt what God sent to heal you. Which is literally what they doing. Like they literally what they doing. Then we have as an assassin an assassin who neglects to sharpen his blade is no assassin at all. That's Assassin. He's in Classroom. It's an anime. It's on Hulu. Also Divination. And then we have I'm not going to be discarded or discouraged by fate. That's High School DxD. And then we have, I didn't do this shit. That isn't me. I'm out here fighting for my fucking life. Y'all killing me with this shit. But the funny thing is, R. Kelly did do them shits. He did do it. And then we have, but that's none of my business. You see, what I said. They're doing shit, and then they try to make it seem like they're not doing it, but they actually are. And then trying to make it seem like, what I say? Well, I was like, it's either they telling some people that you was banished, and then they telling some people you killed yourself. It's like, depending on who acts, it's a different story. And even though there's like evidence to prove that this is what actually happened and this is what really happened, they still like, nah, that's not what happened. What are you talking about? And it's just like, literally, even over here when we have this, somebody trying to tell me how to live, we literally have a nonconformist, anarchist, revolutionary, like, who can function in chaos. You trying to tell them what to do, that's not gonna work out, and they sit here trying to tame you. They won't ever tame you, because you're not meant to be tamed. For one, you're not a beast, okay? But they're trying to like paint you off to be tamed, and it's like, you don't even have the power to even tame me if you really think about it. And that's what they can't handle, right? They just want to take from you, take from this person and take from this person and fight with this person, and they don't realize like if the reason why things aren't working out is because they putting all their effort and energy into the wrong thing, right? They're trying to get this person to be discarded, discouraged by discarded. They're trying to like throw this person away, like, or trying to get everybody to throw this person away, right? Even though they're like speaking the truth and telling the truth, trying to like be like, nah, right? Because they're triggered that they're telling the truth and they're speaking the truth, and they don't want other people to be illuminated to the truth, see the truth, and acknowledge that they are a fucked up individual, and they have some unhealthy connections, right? And have some problems. They don't want people to like acknowledge that, see that, believe that, because then that means that they have to take accountability for all the damage that they've done. And it's just like, but then rather than them taking accountability, they be like, but this childhood trauma, they try to use their childhood as like their default, and it's just like, okay, that explains why you are a certain way, but that doesn't excuse it. You feel me? There we go. Then we have triumph. We have success, victory, and achievement. Hey, they can get you to feel discouraged by your faith, that they feel accomplished. You can feel stuck and feel like you're drowning and always falling down. Feel left out in the cold. Feel like you're struggling. Can't provide for yourself. Can't help for yourself. They will feel accomplished. They will feel great. But then we have protesting, inquiry, and suing and attention, right? This main character was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Then we have collaborating, backup, unity, and enhancement. And then we have hesitation, decision, confusion, and worry. Right, with that Nine of Swords, they want you to be confused, they want you to be hesitant, they want you to feel like you're falling, and right, that Rocket Man, space, they want you to feel like you're falling and you can't catch yourself. Nobody's there to catch you. You're just drowning in this endless nothingness. Then we have readiness, preparation, prompt, arrangement. Then we have coach, advice, obedience, and knowledge. Then we have schedule, management, plan, organize. What I was going to say, like I said before, just model, right? But and then this coach, they already been coached on what to do, know what to do, can come in at any point in time, like clockwork, and start whenever, however, to get done whatever they need to get done. Then we have apology, guilt, confession, forgiveness. Because I looked over here as soon as I said apology, because forgiveness, what I said for this. If they try to come in and apologize, it's part of their plan and their skill and their tactic. It's a tactic. Then we have okay, stability, harmony, acceptance. Right? They wanna come in and apologize to make it seem like they're sorry. Right? To confuse you, be all hesitant. And they won, and they succeeded. Right? With these people that they're planning and giving their advice to, just pretty much buy time or to organize whatever ambush they try to do. Then we have compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consider. I just love how I said it is multiple people, right? And then it literally started showing the multiple people. They went from 1 1 1 1 to 2 and an angel, right? Still already said spirit was here, right? And an angel, right? So 2, and right? Then it went back to 1. Then it went from 1 2 3 4 5, right? 2 people running away, right? So like I said, it could be multiple people, like even before with this what these bitches want. And I was like, is that the song to have like a list of like a name of people? Yeah, like yeah, they probably did this to multiple people, right? And you're the one that actually sat here and defended yourself or one and like and stuff like that. You weren't like everybody else. So whereas everybody else they deemed as to be this lion or this beast that they need to tame, like they couldn't tame you because you weren't cut of the same cloth. Cause I keep looking at her dress, like probably how they found you. You look like everybody else, but you weren't cut from the same cloth. You weren't made of the same material. And now they're trying to come in and apologize and make it seem like they're sorry to get you to compromise or agree to something that is actually an illusion. Right? Because now I'm looking at this gray fish. It's just a fish. There's no actual love or anything in that cup. It's just a pipe dream, pretty much. But yeah. Now I'm pause the like, and then over here like it went from 1 1 2 4. Then it's still you, but you know your spirit guides on your shoulder. Then 1, and then we got 3 here. So it's like I said before, it's multiple people, but not everybody. And like, even what I said, like it was you here protecting yourself, and it was like somebody else that seen what was going on, right? That it like either worked with you or it's like those people that like I said before, these people over here, like where you was defending yourself, they either saw and knew what was going on as well, and then they end up like hurting them as a result. So to disprove your theory or your what you're saying, and what this high what the main character is saying, and it just pretty much proved the main character right even more. And now they're trying to come in and make things okay with the compromise that's just not gonna work. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video here and then go into like the second part. This part where it was actually like what's going on, what's happening, how to fix this, how to just wrap it all up. Okay. So now, yeah, that just gave me an idea. We're gonna cleanse the energy again. So if you have headphones, turn it down. Okay, so now we into like what's really going on, like man. So that was like the backstory and stuff like that, the foreshadowing. If there are any more foreshadowings, we already will know what's going on with their foreshadowing too and stuff like that. What they talking about. Now we're gonna get into the like the what, like what's the toilet label, what's they working on. Right? Because we see that some parts, like basically what we're seeing is somebody working real hard, okay, working real hard, and it's like who working that hard? Is it the main female? Is it this group of people that's trying to take down these main female? Like, but they working. So let's see. So we have the Five of Cups and the King of Cups. So a sad King of Cups, a melancholy King of Cups, a King of Cups, a depression, a depressed King of Cups is what we got out. And then we have the Hermit, learning those spiritual lessons, going within, getting those answers. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Right, that ties us back to the before. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Fool. And we have the Ace of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Okay. And the Six of Swords. And then the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Two of Wands. Can I fit there? I could fit there. And then we have the Moon. The Ten of Pentacles. And then the Six of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to go with it this way first. Okay. And then I'm going to do my diagonals. Alright, so if you go this way, so like we said before, it was multiple people, but it's the person that's abusing their power, this King of Cups, right? They're taking people's love for granted pretty much, right? It's because they're actually sad and depressed and melancholy. That's why they're trying to abuse their power and abuse technology and doing all this stuff. Right, this obsessive action and behavior is actually because they're very sad and depressed and need help. Okay? And with the Hermit here, I would say, like I said before, you're starting to go within, seeking answers and getting answers for yourself. And then I said the Ace of Swords is over, like Ace of Cups is over here with the Ace of Cups. So it's like you starting to see like a pattern with this person, or just like the love that they're giving is we literally had to unrequited it, but it's like it's not given. You know, we have like I said before, it's literally a fish. Like there's, and it's a great. It's not. It's not something to write home about. Like, it's not something to be flourished about. And then you have the hermit, which is a turtle, and the turtle's in its shell, right? So you are alone. This person is alone. Y'all don't mesh. There's no love, right? And you have the tennis torches to all talk about like an end and stuff like that. But then it's like a brutal end. So like I said before, somebody could be cheating. But with this that contagious, and then we said death but non-contagious disease. Okay, that wand, they might be out here for the streets. Okay, caught something. Might try to give it back to this main character. But since like there's no like love, no nothing, there's no passion. So they're not really sleeping together. So it's not like she won't get it. She can't get it. So even if they try to, this King of Cups trying to say like they got it from you, or got it from this main female, that can like be proved real fast that you ain't get it from, like they ain't get it from her. And right with this fool, like they either ended something real quickly, or like ended something and jumped into something real quickly. And but also with the Ace of Swords being here, right? Like I just said before, like if they try to lie or slander whatever they say, like the truth can be found out real fast, right? Because I'm looking at the fool's foot, so it's like taking that leap of faith and walking away towards the truth. Like if this person lied, like I just said, the truth can be found out real fast. You just do a test and be like, she doesn't have it. Boom, and then it's situation done. And so that proved like the person was cheating, she was cheating and doing all this other stuff. And then it's like, well, if you lied about this, then what else did you lie about? You know, that kind of thing, right? Um, but the Ace of Swords is also about like it's about truth, clarity, and a reconciliation, if possible, right? But I see is the infinity here, and then we also have the infinity on top of her head. So like I was saying before, like they were trying to tame you, paint you off to be this beast, where you was actually this like you was actually this female, right? And then even on the other card, it was like, don't hurt who God sent to like heal you. You were sent to heal this person, but they were too busy focusing on their sadness and their melancholy and taking out their problems on you, that they not only mess up their blessing or fuck up their blessing, they fucked up any other chance that spirit will ever give to them. Because the angel that's here, right, is Raphael. Raphael is all about healing, and he's all about love. Um, the symbol in the Two of Cups, and also like in the hospital, that's his symbol. So, and then angels is all like peace and love, right? But then it's like some people tend to forget like the angels be out here fighting demons, my guy. They be fighting, okay? They fight. And it's like, so why would they allow you to use love, right? To abuse anybody? Like no, they will fight to defend like their thing to the end. And then we have the truth here. So Archangel Michael's out here floating around, okay? Because he's all about truth, expression, and clarity, and stuff like that. And, well, Flaming Sword, that's Uriel. So it's just like, you fucking around with, like, archangels, like, thinking, like, oh, this shit's gonna be fine, it's gonna be okay. And it's like, no, it's not gonna be okay. It's not fine. If you were a prophet, bitch, you about to lose your gifts, right? If you were like this high priestess, you about to lose all that, all of it, scripting, okay? And like it is what it is, right? Because now we have the Nine of Pentacles, where we had here before, and I was talking about like it's funny how the bird is coming on your like coming this way, and the bird is on the hand now. It's like you're receiving the message, you got the message, you see it clearly now, like. And then this is it's a chick. Chick is a bird. Well, it's a chicken, but it's a bird, okay? It's coming and saying, like, give you that message. Something like, take a leap of faith. Like, you see clearly. You see, like, you know what they're doing. You're right. They don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to be able to defend yourself, rely on yourself, and take care of yourself. Have these options and seek these options because they know if you leave, you will go from like chaotic waters to calmer waters, and like I said before, they didn't understand or don't understand that you was able or the main character was able to function in the chaos the whole fucking time, but no problem. And it's like now the main character just want fucking peace, bro. Just want peace. They trying to go to calmer waters. They want peace. It's like because we went from rainbow hair. We literally went from rainbow hair, rainbow hair. Like they want peace. Their intention is to go and find peace. Be self reliant, self efficient, independent, grounded, humble, not wanting anything from nobody, not wanting to bother nobody, to be able to take care of themselves. If they have a kid, take care of the kid, but can provide for themselves, like being mature enough to take care of themselves, provide for house, home, all that themselves, right? And that's their attention, and that's what they're trying to, like, that's what they're sending the attention out to do, to be this Queen of Pentacles, because it went back from 3 to 2. So it's what you're like in the process of doing, or should be doing, like moving on to calmer waters and setting the intention to move on to calmer waters. Because the moon is all about secrets, so you could be she could be doing it secretly, trying to set this intention secretly, right? And or they're secretly setting this intention, become self-sufficient, self-reliant, um, having a life where she could be like comfortable, peaceful, content with herself and her environment, and like leaving this life behind and not like really talking about it or bringing it back up. With this 10 of Pentacles, it's always talking about like a commitment, but a family, but it's also like longevity, like generational. So they also got the rainbows again. So like keeping us from your family, but like keeping your family safe, like keeping your business hush hush, keeping it quiet, not jumping into certain relationships, not telling everybody your business. Right, because of the past that you had, right? The Six of Cups, remembering the past, but not living in the past. Whereas this person, with the King of Cups, is living in the past and dwelling in the past, and a little bit emotionally unstable. You're starting to realize you can't have a future with this person. You can't have a connection with this person. You can't have longevity with this person. You secretly want the love that you're looking for. Like I said before, you realize it's not here and you're not gonna get it. But also with this Ace of Cups and this Moon here, there's a secret love. Like I said, somebody already cheating. I already said that. And could be a very brutal end that's gonna happen with this Queen of Pentacles, with this King of Cups, right? Very brutal end. Cause I said they could be cheating. Somebody could be lying. I ain't get that out yet, but somebody could be lying. And somebody's trying to like walk away, take a leap of faith, and like to calmer waters, smoother waters, and they trying to, stop that option or close off those options. So like I said before, so you like this person won't be won't be like independent and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna use the reality TV deck and the love oracle to see what's going on, like people what they saying, what the characters are saying. What's being said. So we have bad bitch don't play nice. Right, like, yeah, because with the Knight of Swords being out here, it's like you're able to tame like, okay, Okay, you're able to tame like lions and stuff like that, and it's like you don't have to play nice with these people if you like you don't want to. Like you have the power to really like. Well, she has the power to really like take them down if she really want to, but she's not standing in that power right now, understanding that power that she has. Then we have just trying to figure out why am I here. It's like, yeah, if that the Ace of Swords is like clarity is like once you realize like you don't really have to be here if you don't want to. Like you start those like she starts sending those attentions to get out and get away. And then we have she has a disease. It's called diabetes. And that shit seemed to be contagious. That might be the contagious disease that's going around. This person lying and the next person is spreading that lie and going on with the lie rather than fact checking it. And it's just like, damn. 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 And then we have they're like a loud pack of idiot bitches and I'm sick of them already. What I said, that diabetes that's the disease. That's the contagious disease that you don't got. Or this main female don't got. Cause she, like I said, I just hit the table. Like I said, this prophet, something was off with that prophet. I was like the prophet, priest. It's something off about them. Then we have ritual. Then it's like, yeah, they doing shit. Okay, then we have sorceress and sorcerer. Like, they doing shit. And they try to make it seem like this gypsy is the one that's doing shit. Because it's just like, oh, well, you get banished from everywhere you go. And it's just like, because I'm telling the truth. And not everybody can accept the truth. Because it's like, once I say the truth or speak the truth, if you're of power and the things that you did, if you had to abuse anybody or step over anybody's toes to get that power, she would expose that. And they didn't want that. So they try to say like, nah, she lying, when it's like, she wasn't lying. And then they just have everybody like telling everybody like, oh, she lying and she lying, and they just running around telling people that she lying when she wasn't lying. Actually, rather than actually fact checking it. Then we have that's because you ain't shit. See, they bunch of loud pack of idiot bitches because they ain't shit, bruh. Like they ain't shit. They gonna continue spreading these lies because they ain't shit. They gonna continue abusing their power because they ain't shit. Then we have congratulations, basic. Then we have, let me tell y'all something. A true bad girl, she doesn't start nothing. She waits till you start and then she pops off. And that's me. See what that bad bitches don't play nicely. This main character ain't do shit. She was right. She was telling the truth. She's trying to figure out how the fuck she got here, why the fuck she here. And it's like, or why people in her face, or why her energy is something, right? And it's just like, because people keep starting with you, people lying on you, people keep bringing you up, these basic ass bitches, okay, keep bringing you up and talking about you and spreading lies and rumors, right? From before, from the past, and now, and it's really like now that we have certain like from before and now we have these cards out, it's literally, it's like the love that you have, the love that you was given to people. Right, you can care for yourself and defend for yourself, provide for yourself. You have options. And they don't have that, so they trying to cut that off and stop you from receiving that, cause a bunch of hesitation. Like I said before, they're trying to get you to commit to something or compromise something. They're trying to get you to compromise with them, but they are the ones that really win at the end of the day. Right? They get the most out of it rather than you. And then we have two of these together. Hold on. Soon. We have, what made you feel like we were cool enough for you to eat my damn pizza pocket? And we have several seats. Like, see, it was a friend. What I said before, it was there was a friend that was it was either like a friend and an associate, because it was like that unrequited love is given very much associate. But they thought y'all was cool enough for them to do certain shit, and it was just like, why would you ever think that you was that cool enough? Like, no, so back the fuck up, okay? Spirits like, have several seats, bitch. Like, I don't know why you thought you was ever this shit was ever gonna slide and be okay. Then we have next, like what I said. This, how would you ever thought this shit was gonna be okay? This shit was gonna slide? Like, no. And then we have, I don't know who I owe my loyalty to. Wait, I don't know who I owe my loyalty to the people that I want to be loyal to. That's it. Wait, do you know who I owe my loyalty to? The people that I want to be loyal to. That's it. That's the point. They was trying to tame you, but they was never able to tame you. You was never gonna be loyal to these people. They was never gonna be loyal to you because you weren't meant to be loyal to these people. It's like, cause now it says mob wise. Cause now that popped in my head. But also, like I said, with war and stuff like that, it's like you're the colonel, right? But the footman want to give you orders as if you're not head honcho in this bitch. And it's just like, who the fuck is you giving orders to? Like that. It's like, no, I don't take orders from you. You take orders from me, okay? I lead you, not you lead me, bitch. We don't do that here. And it's like, that's what they're trying to do. Like, they beneath you, but yet want you to take orders from them. And it's like, why the fuck would I take orders from you? Why the fuck would I do that? It's like, what popped in my head is like, you ever like try to make something with a kid and they try to tell you what to do as if you don't already know what to do, and it's just like, I don't have to do this with you, like that kind of thing. They trying to tell you what to do as if you don't already know what to do, and it's like they need to be the one that people are telling them what to do. Like, it's like, no, you take orders from me, not me take orders from you. Like, what are we doing? And then we have, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. I have to let you go to find myself. The passion is too much. See, so that wasn't love. Then we have, it's dark without you. Childhood trauma. What I said with that kid. What did I say? Then we have, why do I feel this way? Because that childhood trauma that they ain't healed from. And they just carrying it and taking it out on everybody else like if it's their problem when it's not their damn problem. And it feels dark without you because you was the light and they pushed away the fucking light. Like they said before, don't hurt what God sent to heal you. They literally did that. Like, that's why it's fucking dark, bitch. There we have, I am better with my mind than my heart. And I can honestly tell you, no, they're not, because they lying. They got liabetes, okay? They ain't better with shit. They thought of this lie that could easily be proven and found out to be a lie. If you good with your mind, you wouldn't made up a lie. Because a lie can be disproven. You just tell the truth. The truth can't be disproven. That's being better with your head. Like, duh. Stupid. Now you have the right to not self-incriminate. You just don't have to say a fucking thing. That's another thing, too. Just shut the fuck up. But we have, I wish I could be fully honest with you. What I just said? What I just say? A liar. The passion I felt was so overwhelming, I didn't know how to handle this. So it was obsessive, stalking, doing creepy shit. Then we have, I wish I could understand you. But they can't. Like, this person is dark, you light. Now, I'm not saying that some people, like, everybody is born, like, if you in the Bible and spiritual and stuff like that, we all have sinned and we all fall short. We all was made through sin and da-da-da-da-da. Right? Right. Now, some people that we choose to be, like, all peace, love, and light. Okay? Now, some people just choose to be fucking toxic and, oh, my childhood is, this is why I'm like this and this and da-da-da-da-da-da. You just have to take it and deal with it. And it's just like, you just choosing to be dark and heartbroken and being the way that you are. I don't have to accept that if I don't want to. And I don't. And this person didn't want to. And then they want you to accept it and be loyal to it. And it's like, why the fuck would I be loyal to something that's not loyal to me? You don't even know loyalty. The religion, like, faith changed how many times? Like, you don't even have one thing that you loyal to. You have ethical religion. Your ethics can change based on how you feel. And you can't even control your damn feelings. So it's like, why would I ever trust you? Believe you? You don't even have control over your damn feelings. So, but you have, I'm better with my mind than my heart. But you're fucking lying. Come on now. Then we have, why do I deserve someone like you? My life is a mess right now. What did I say, bro? This is a hot ass mess. And then we have, you deserve better. See? This main character. She was on to something. Then we have, I feel lonely. We already had that with Alone Together with Fall Out Boys. Then we have, I'm obsessed with you. Already knew that. Already knew that from before. But there's unrequited love, and it's just like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. It's not gonna work. You can't force somebody to like you. You can't force somebody to be in a relationship with you. Comes off as rape. Like, that's not okay. That's a crime. We literally have the law. Like, that's when they have to step in because you're doing too much. And then we have, I don't want to be alone. And we have, it hurts so much. Then we have, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. You have, you deserve better twice. So, didn't I say this person gonna try to come in and apologize? But yeah, they're the same person. It's a trick. It's a tactic. Don't be like the Five of Swords is short-sighted. It's real short-sighted. So now I'm used the character tag, and then I'm gonna get some from the box, and then we use the Angel Tarot. Seeing that Spirit was out here. They was out here. Okay. But yeah, I pretty much explained this as I was going. Yep, so we have the Hierophant with religion, education, tradition, morality, and spiritual advice and ethics, coming out with the, ooh. This is my character deck, so I was finding pictures and I found like it's a sexy ass emperor. But and then we have healer. Now we already had that earlier with the midwife and what was that? There's midwife and something. But with this healer, it's like you heal just by touching people. Right? So this emperor, this leader, right, has a very good ethics and good morals, have a good religious like background. Um, or even could just provide you with spiritual like, advice and stuff like that. And it actually heals whoever comes in contact with them. And then we have someone that's dancing with the devil, have evil and or bad intentions, making a deal, or making a promise that they can't keep and or selling their soul. Right? And that's what I said before. Like, it's dark without you because you were the light. Well, this main character was the light. And they pushed away the light or, like, try to blow out the light. And it's like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? It's like, I have candles when I do the videos. I always have it lit. And it's just like, if I, like, let's say, like, it was nighttime, right? And then I don't turn on the light and stuff like that. And I blow out the candles. And I'm just like, oh, wow, it's so dark. Like, the fuck did I think was going to happen? It was going to be lit? Like, like, it's like backwards. And then we have Judgment, Healing, Two of Wands, Divine Healing, Angel Energy, Possibilities, Breaking Generational Curses, Advancements, Evolution, Opportunities, Progress, Growth, Knowing what's best for you, and time to reflect on a solution. Right, that's why, like, Spirit and, like, that was like, yep, we draw the line. Okay. I have to take, like, a little step away for, like, a little bit. Okay. Next, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. I kind of call her my Snow Queen, right? This one is my Snow Queen. She's very cold, ice, cruel, mean, stubborn, lack motivation, jealous, rude, bitter, indecisive, and lack opportunities, expression. And we have not forgiving, but we also have like the Magician on here. So it's like she's not forgiving, but like she will try to give you that illusion that she did forgive you, right? So we already had like this Queen of see, but before I was gonna say like this King of Cups, and I kept like mixing it up. I was gonna call it a Queen of Cups at one point in time. Like this King of Cups is actually a Queen of Cups, a very cold, malicious, evil person. And then we have compromising your integrity / morals. So we have conforming, weighing up allegations, leadership, the King of Wands, unethical, and we have beliefs, partnership, unity. Already said they're trying to tame you. We're trying to tame this main character into. Oh, then we have faith as cult as well. Like, yeah, they trying to get you to sell your soul to the devil, like they sold to the devil, and it's just like, no, like it's just no, no. Angels don't mix and mingles with devils. Okay, like I said before, angels like fight them. Like they don't dance with them. Like they fight them. This is not well unless it's you imagining a fight to be like West Side Story. Then okay, maybe they dancing, but they're not dancing together. Okay, they're not dancing together. They're like it's still a fight at the end of the day. And then we have clairsentient with psych. Nope. The ability to learn information about any object, person, memory, and or event by touch. Oh, so Damn it. Why I keep dropping my phone? This Hierophant Emperor that's over here, right? This person that actually have the good morals that they trying to compromise. And I said, yeah, you a healer, and just by touching people, like, you can heal. Right? They know that. They see that. And they want that to be on their side when it's not on their side, right? And even when you were around them, right, and was healing them or trying to heal them, they did nothing but drain you, right? And kept taking your time, your energy, and stuff like that. And Spirit was like, yeah, nah. Soon they sold their soul to the devil. Spirit was like, yeah, nah. Main character, it's time to get up out of there. Okay, it's time to get up out of there. Like, they doing in the moon, they doing shit in secret that you don't know about, and it's time to get up out of there. Okay, get up out of there. Right now they mad. Right. They possessed, and now they mad because whatever deal or promises that they made, the demon already know that they could have made that promise, right? Like I said, demons know they can't get close to angels or mix with angels or pretty much do anything to harm an angel, pretty much, because they're of the light. The light will always beat darkness, and so you made this deal, or they made this deal, this promise with this demon, right, to use them or get possessed by them, right? And the demon had really no intentions of either ever hurting whoever but the angels are protecting. With this healer, it could never hurt them, or it can't. It couldn't. Right now we have the Eight of Swords being restricted, feeling victimized, captured, imprisoned, helpless, trapped, chained, and caught. Right, they wanted this main character, but that abandonment and stuff like that, but also like killed and tortured. They wanted to be able to capture this person, get them chained up, get them stuck, right, with that kidnap, right? Whatever lie they were trying to tell people, they were trying to tell that person that, right? To try to get this, because before you keep jumping from different things. Before you were like this lady that wasn't cut from the same cloth, right? Then it was like this Queen of Pentacles, but now we have the Emperor. But then it's just like before it was like this bad bitch, right? You was this bad bitch being nice, cute, calm, collective, like, oh, you don't want to put on the wreath, that's fine, you don't have to put on the wreath. And then these people kept playing with you, and that's when you stepped into this big Emperor energy, like, bitch, who gonna do me something? And then they was like, oh, like, she got power, like, we can't handle her, let me go make this deal, this contract with somebody that could be able to handle her. And there's like this person that they made this deal with, this, let's say this demon or whatever, this devil, whoever it is, can't really do nothing to you either. And their wish, their goal, their aspiration, right, what they wanted was for you to be stuck, kidnapped, and captured. But then, like, what really end up happening is they are imprisoned in their own body, and something else is possessing it and taking control of it. And then we have the Chariot reverse with controlling, scattered. Right, so their thought process was all over the place. They were trying to control you. And like I said before, when I was talking about the angels, I was like, they was fucking around with a lot of different realms, right? With, for one, love, Raphael not gonna fuck with that. He not gonna play with that. Michael, that's truth. So you trying to psychologically and verbally abuse somebody, he not standing for that, my guy. Like, he like, no. No. And then you're already pissed off Raphael. He's all about healing. So it's just like, somebody that was nothing about love and light, you try to turn them to darkness. And now you want that person to come back in and heal you and fix you and love you and da-da-da-da-da. And Raphael was just like, nah, fuck that. You will never be loved again. The way that you wanted that person to love, the way that you wanted, the love that you was giving to this person is love that you about to receive. right? And that's all you're gonna receive. And right, because you trying to control somebody, trying to manipulate them and all this other stuff, bury the feelings, feeling like creating obstacles and nothing but delay, right? Because the chariot, normally the horses, you look at the horses. Do they look like they're about to go in the same direction? No. One look like it's about to take off. The other one look like it's about to go. The eyes glowing, you're not taking the lead. You're not going to go forward or move forward with your plans in any way, shape, or form because of the intentions behind it. Whereas this person over here did absolutely nothing. Okay? That was everything. Everything was done to them. And they did absolutely nothing. But focus on them, heal themselves, heal anybody else that came in contact with them, and you did the fucking most. You get to suffer the faith and the dream of the with the I won't be discouraged by faith. Whatever faith that they wanted you to have, they end up having now. Whatever obstacles they wanted you to have, now they have, right? We have trap, distraction, karma, falling for it, trick, persecution, setup, disturbance, and fairness. Right? They fell for the okie doke. That's what popped in my head. They were so jealous or blinded by jealousy, blinded by guilt and all this other stuff, but they didn't realize it. They didn't see what was actually happening. They didn't see that they was getting themselves caught up and trapped in something that they will never be able to get out of. And we have F with flogging a dead horse. And like being a dead horse. Do we have you already have water and dead roses, now you being a dead horse. Like stop it. It's not gonna get you nowhere. Okay, then we have fear of the risk, and fear of the risk that it may involve. Fed up financial investments. Right, we already had benefactor, right? So, and we already had the five of Pentacles. Like if they wanted you to struggle financially, now they struggling financially. That was also in another video that I had. Somebody wanted somebody to be homeless. Like, and it's like, why would you wish that on somebody? And now we have like the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, right? We could also be like angel energy because with the wings and stuff like that, it's just like it's not gonna happen. So, like I said before, with this person, I wasn't saying that there was like an angelic figure, but the spirit could be seeing that this person beforehand was like abusing their power. They're gonna send somebody that actually has true power that they cannot beat or anything like that, right? Which is the angel, which is like this darkness. Like I said, the light's gonna cut it out, defeat it, and it's gonna, if there's any like curses or hexes or anything like that, it's gonna break that, and if it turns back to whoever sent it, pretty much the end of it all. And we have N. Funny enough, I was like the end of it all, and then we have N. Look at that. And then we have you ever seen that movie Kids? Right? Because when I saw it went from psychologically, verbally abusive to physical and sexual abuse, and I'm just like, it's a setup if this person come to apologize, right? And then I didn't like how she was laying down on the floor, and then we had the Five of Swords, so it's just like, if this person trying to come back and like say sorry to this main character, it's like I said before, they trying to do something. They trying to do something. Then we have problems, burnout, stress, and burdens. And then we have channeling, communicating with spirit. Then we have the Nine of Swords, where you could be like sleeping and like channeling, or she could be sleeping and channeling these messages and be able to know or see who. Then I said somebody was lying about a disease in kids, who's actually had the disease and who's spreading it and giving it around to people. And it could be somebody that's like of authority, of a power, and they're abusing that authority and power. And the main character is low-key like exposing it, and they trying to do everything in their power to keep it quiet, but they can't, because the main character has good morals, and the Hierophant actually like defending them and behind them, like angels behind them, supporting them. And where this person just have like the devil, or like low level demons kind of sort of defending them and helping them, and it's just like that's nothing compared to like actual angels and God, my guy. Like, it's that kind of thing. And that's why that Five of Swords is like that, because it's like the main character is able to actually channel, and she knows the truth and know what is the truth. So she knows when she's flogging a dead horse and stuff like that, know who to cut it out, who needs like stuff like that. Being grounded and stable and be able to see clearly is very important. And then we have the King of Cups with the Nine of Wands. Right, somebody that's mature, compassionate, reserved, wise, sympathetic, affectionate, loyal, caring, have boundaries, then devoted and very balanced. Right? And then like all of these are pretty much the qualities of the Emperor, right? So it's still, at the end of the day, compared to this King of Cups, is actually just Queen of Cups reversed. That's very cold and malicious and manipulative. Like, you're more imbalanced, and if you realize that and this person see that, or this main character realize that and see that, they can see through this lies and phoniness and the tricks that they're trying to do and trying to pull. Then we have the Ten of Swords with Three of Pentacles with capture, ambush, interrogation, abuse of power. It's not focusing. Right, because you got the two people back there. Then person. See, then I say it's multiple people. It keep coming up that it's multiple people. Could be one person that's like trying to be head honcho, like this priest, right? Trying to do all that they can, but they're not like telling everybody else they're planning. At some point in time, people starting to realize like things aren't as it seems, or things ain't the way that they moving isn't the right way. Then we have the Queen of Cups, loving, kind, nurturing, loyal, optimistic, supportive, compassionate, responsible, and generous. Right? So they trying to make it like seem like they're this Queen of Cups, but they're actually like the Queen of Cups reversed, like this cold, evil person, and trying to paint you off to be that person where you actually are the Queen of Cups, which is the reason why. Well, not you, the main character, which is why they hate the main character and jealous of the main character, is because they have the qualities that they want but can't get. No matter what they do, they can't get it and they can't have it, and it's not meant for them to have because they're not of the light. This is why the horses matters on the chariot. There's a dark horse and a white and a light horse for those reasons. And spirituality is not just about always being in the light and just focusing on the light sides. No, like you still have some flaws and stuff like that that you have to make peace with and accept. Like the angels, everybody, like I just said before, everything angels all peace, love, and light, and it's just like, yeah, but they also gotta fight battles. You think they be just like, we just gonna talk to them. We're not gonna fight them. Like, nah, they be out here stomping on niggas' heads, like no problems. Like, they they be really out here fighting. Like, they have to defend things. They use fire to purify. Like there's fire, okay? And there's different levels of angels. There's some that's strictly meant to fight. That's what they do. And then there's some that's just meant to just watch and observe. There's some that's meant to just tell you messages, okay? To warn you. There's some, like I said, there's watchers, there's seers, there's recorders. There's like different things, right? And they all play an important part, but there's still people that's out here. There's still angels out here fighting. Just a fighting, okay? Then we have the Two of Cups / Two of Wands reversed. Marriage for status or relationship for status. Social status, relationship based on money, lack of passion, no love, contract, riches, creating a legit like a legacy and stuff like that. And then if you look, right, you see the skulls. Nothing but skulls. And I already told you this person did it multiple times. Okay? Now they just trying to, like, either trying to settle down with this main character, and the main character is like, nah, I'm good. I'm going, alright. I'm fine. I'm okay. I don't want it. I don't want it. Like, I don't want what you're selling. And then we have, like, the world card, like a portal, trying to step into a new cycle, but this person is not allowing it. And the spirit sees all of it and just like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not allowing this. You need to stop. This is not okay. And then we already know at some point in time the law gets involved, but it could be like spiritual law with this judgment being here, right? Spirit is intervening and helping and guiding. Then we have at least we tried, breakup, loss, guilt, attempt, defeat, pain, despair. Allow yourself time to heal and recover, and a new horizons is coming soon. Right? You trying to move on to calmer waters, and they trying to keep you stuck. Or if you're trying to move, like as soon as you move on to calmer waters and they know where you are, they try to come back in, right? And that's their way of not only trying to fuck up your healing or try, like the main character healing, but to like try to get you back. Because like I said before, like it's dark, but it's like if you blew out the fucking light and you don't have nothing to light it back, what the fuck did you expect to happen? The kind of thing. Like if you pushed it away, what did you expect to happen? It follows you? No. And it's like now they have to deal with the consequences of their actions, and they seem to be upset by it. And we have enlightenment, new way, introspection, knowledge, education, perseverance, efforts, courage, spiritual knowledge, study, and learning. Right? Then we have that pirate. They trying to like do the same things that you're doing, but they can't. they're trying to do the same things that you do, but they can't. No way, shape, or form. Then we have Scorpio. Strong will, resourceful, brave, loyal, and authoritative. Then we have worldly, understanding, multicultural, open-minded, and educated. And then we hear, I have traveled through madness to find me. Then we have, before I had to leave you to find myself. Yeah, you trying to move on to calmer waters to find yourself. You start introspecting, learning about yourself, learning about spirit, getting that spiritual knowledge and stuff like that. And not only just spiritual knowledge, but like worldly knowledge, being multicultural, world rounded and stuff like that. Well rounded and stuff like that. And they trying to like copy you, pirate off that, like try to do the same thing, but it's not working. It's not going the same way that it's going, right? And it won't or will ever be, because like I said before, they're mixing, mingling with the dark, and angels don't. They don't do that, right? And I say it's making them mad, but it's like that. There's no proof of that came out yet. But it's like they're mad at you, but they really need to be well, they're not mad at you, they're mad at the main character, when they really need to be mad at themselves, because they were the one that made this deal, made that promise, and now they have to deal with those consequences. Then we have the Page of Swords, evaluating, quick thinking, time to reflect on a solution, thirst for knowledge, a great observer, and skills. Right? I was just talking about they trying to pirate. They was trying to sit here, watch and observe, study, and thinking of a solution on how to fix this when there's no way of fixing. They can't get you back because the angels are not gonna allow that to happen. Spirit is not gonna allow this person to get to go back and stuff like that. And it's just like you was presented a gift and you pushed it away. You looked a gift horse in the mouth, and then you cut your nose off to spite your face. For what? Like, you did all that. You like this person. You can't really be mad at nobody but yourself. Like, you did all that. And then we have the Queen of Cups again, right? Being nurturing, intuitive, truth, talent, fair, creative, supportive, love, compassion, balance, empathy, and mature, emotionally mature. Right? It's all those things. Is like whatever lie they're trying to paint off and say that you were trying to say that you were, how you were, and stuff like that. It wasn't like that, and now people are seeing it for how it is, and either people want to learn from this main character, or like I said before, people are now seeing it and the law stepping in. Like, yeah, no. Then we have, I pay attention to your actions, not your words. I heard what you said, but I see how you act. Right? They try to come in, or they're trying to say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm different," but they action the same way. See, cock blocking. It's a form of cock blocking, so you don't move on. Then we have, by the time they realize your worth, you'll be worth more. What just popped in my head is Elf on the Shelf. Right, so with everybody else, they was able to like just put on the shelf and they stayed on the shelf. Like I was saying before, like you're not made of the same cloth. They try to put this main character on the shelf, and I just see like that head tilting and like turning and stuff like that. So it's just like you weren't like everybody else because you weren't meant to be like everybody else. So where they feel like you were possessed is really like they're possessed. Like they have this distorted view of this main character, and they trying to stop the main character when the main character is actually the hero. So it's like the villains thinking they're the hero and trying to get the hero to think they're the villain when they're not. Sneaky. Here we have, I am feeling so sad and down without you in my life. You really were my sunshine, and I always you you really were my sunshine and always made me smile. I really miss what we had. Oh, now that's where the PNB and rock song popping, because that's what popped in my head just now. That's not what's playing on my headphones. But I just want to make you smile. I said that before. You're trying to do anything to make this person smile and appease them, right? And it's the love for me. I've been told you it wasn't love. What I said, it's the love for me. It's the camera not focusing for me. But it literally says it's the love for me. Then we have flirting. Watch who you flirt with. Be careful who you flirt with. You might be flirting with somebody and end up in a whole relationship you ain't freaking know about. Or end up in a relationship you ain't even know how you got in. Be careful who you flirt with. Then we have unconscious weakness. And just going with it because you lonely. Like, no. Be careful in these streets. No, this camera's low-key pissing me off because why is it not focusing? Okay. Then we have, I feel like my life is a series of unrelated wacky adventures. And that's why their life is a fucked up mess. Oh. Big Mouth popped into my head. Like, life is a fucked up mess. Life is a mess. Some people are horrible. Then we have date night vibes. Yeah, that can give that's two different vibes when you really think that's you gotta be careful, man. Then we have absurd. It's crazy how they not realizing. Then you have cyberbully. See, that's the abusing technology. And we have I'm afraid of going all in with you and then lose myself in a relationship. My fear is holding me back. That's that losing control. So they just became obsessive. So rather than, okay, like I said before, right? It was listen, like this person could have been a friend, could have been an acquaintance, somebody that you was trying to get to know, that had feelings for you, right? You probably didn't have no problem like with this flirting here. You probably like, was friendly with them, flirt like they flirt with you, you flirt back, kind of thing. Like, but you like, friendly flirting and stuff like that. Or this person probably took it like seriously, um, and started becoming obsessive with you, but bullied you right? They trying to mix signals from like time to time. 1 minute they was bullying you, belittling you, being mean and stuff like that, cock blocking, but trying to tell the main character they ain't have a problem with them and stuff like that. When it's just like, what? So it's like that's before, like they trying to throw the rock and hide their hand. It's like, if why are you throwing rocks if you don't have a problem? If you didn't have a problem, you wouldn't be throwing rocks. You're throwing rocks because you have a problem, and the problem is that you are holding your feelings back and you don't know how to tell me or be honest with yourself, or even be honest with me because you can't be honest with yourself, and therefore you trying to make it seem like all the things that like this person is doing is healthy when it's not healthy. It's very, very unhealthy, very toxic, very manipulative, and they trying to pass it off as love. That's why that dumbass card came out. Like, that card don't come out for nobody. They can't. Then we have law of response. Correspondence. Can't really see it. But yeah, we had this law that came out. It was like they fucking around with some spirit, like the spiritual law that they trying to do, and they're trying to like things that they do not only go against like actual like earthly laws, but it also goes against spiritual laws, and it's just like, if it goes against like spiritual law, right, it's most likely not gonna happen on Earth, right? And even if it do happen on Earth, it's not gonna play out the way that you think it's gonna play out, and that's what this person is not understanding or getting. Then we have creative potential. They trying to stop how far this main character goes because they know she told the truth. She has to, but they will lose everything that they have. She would continue flourishing and moving on and stuff like that. And they're like, they be like, oh, the truth will always win, and stuff like that. They're trying to make it so that the lie can win, and it's just like, even if it wins right now, it's not going to win forever. The truth will come out at some point in time. And it's like, if this person is dead and the truth come out, then they be okay. But it's just like, because they won't have to deal with the consequences and stuff like that. And that's, no. Then we have bewilderment. I keep showing y'all like I can see it. I'm sorry. Then we have, if another woman steals your man, then there's no better revenge than letting her keep him. Real man can't be stolen. See, already told you that somebody was cheating. Already told you somebody was cheating. And then we have, it's true you can't heal from this. You can't. It's true. You can't heal from the same place where you've been hurt. So even if this person trying to come back, they gonna hurt you again. It's gonna undo all the healing that you just did. Then we have, I still have feelings for you. Trust in the infinity possibility. Trust in the infinite possibility. Right? Like before I was saying with the mystery, and you're just seeing one aspect or focusing on one side when there's multiple sides. You have waste man. What I said? What did I say? This person, a whole asshole, a whole dumbass, a waste man. Like, don't, like, it's the love for me. It's the love for me. Person has nothing to give you, nothing to offer. Then we have, in that moment, I didn't care. As you should. Be that bad bitch. And you try and be nice, be cute, play nice. And they kept doing shit. They kept doing shit. So now it's time for you to pop out, show up. Then we have the divine trinity, mind, body, soul, me, us, you. Then we have, this is an important turning point in your life. Then we have karma is real. Right? The trap that they trying to set for you to, or the trap that they trying to set for this main character, they gonna end up falling in for themselves. Then we have healing as an everyday process. Then we have put some respect on my name. Right? They were trying to disrespect you, trying to make it seem like you were always gonna be stuck, you always gonna be struggling, nothing. You was always gonna be below them, beneath them. You was always gonna be their slave, their little concubine, and stuff like that. And main character was like, nah, fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna conform to that because it doesn't even make sense. You can't tell me what to do because you can't even tell yourself what to do. So what do I look like? Like listening to you, following you, taking orders from you. And they try to banish you, write you off, push everybody away from you. And but they did this to multiple people, so somebody started to catch on and look into it and realize like why they doing certain things or what this person is saying or what this person said this person did, and it's just like we got it from this person, got it from that person, we got it from this person, so it definitely it has to be true, and this is why this person is doing all this, right? And but I said it like before, I was like they was trying to take your kindness or your love for weakness and stuff like that, take it for granted. And they kept doing it and kept doing it, and now you like defending yourself and showing out like, nah, we're not doing that over here. Like, I'm balanced, I'm stable, I'm inside myself, I'm healed. I forgive you, but I definitely forgive myself, and I forgive myself and love myself enough to not allow you to come back in and fuck up my life like you did before. You fuck up your own life, you continue fucking up your life. You're not about to come in and fuck up my life by association. Okay? And now they have to put nothing but respect on this main character name because, like I said, she was right the whole time. She was telling the truth. Then we have got off scot-free. They were trying to get off scot-free. Like, there was nothing was ever going to happen. No one was ever going to find out. Then I said before, like, oh, if they had died and then everybody would have found out, they would have been okay with that. They wanted it that way. So they don't have to deal with anything. They would get it with their scot-free. Right? Then we have reaching. If the truth would have came out, they would have said like, oh, nah, that's not true. That person reaching, they jump into conclusion, they doing this, and the third one is actually the truth. I shouldn't be jealous. You ain't even mine. Right? This person that you weren't even dating, not even paying attention to, probably would have never gave this time of day. That's crazy. We have stop expecting everybody to have the same heart as you. And then we have through thick and thin. Okay. Then we have under your nose, that came out with time is money. So, like I was saying earlier with the music and how everything was like pretty much the message from spirit, and then like the music and everything, but like we found like the things that's connected. It was like it was under your nose the whole time. If you knew what you was looking for, you knew what to pay attention to. You was able to see it. But with that being said, with the bad guy coming out, you know when it's like spirit do things for us and we don't know what they doing, or they let's say like this person was a sneaky link and stuff like that, was your favorite sneaky link, and they like removed it. You just like, why didn't you do that? Oh my god! And there's this victim mindset, just and being like feeling victimized and stuff like that. When it's like, nah, they did it for your protection because this person would have done this, and the third, like to you. It's like that. Like it was under your nose the whole time. Yeah, bully. It was underneath your nose the whole time. This person was nothing but a bully and not meant for you. Yeah, rejection. The another thing with the Four of Cups, because like I said before, the Four of Cups is all about rejection. But don't be so thirsty, because we have that on here, like thirsty for knowledge. Don't be so thirsty that you just take any drink for anybody, okay? That's how you get into some trouble. Not everybody know what they're talking about. You should not be drinking for everybody. You should not be taking food for everybody. We have surprise. Then we have fear of failure. They don't want to look like a failure, so they try to paint like people that can prove them wrong off as liars, or if that they crazy. We have do not walk. They have unfortunately. Oh, right, do not walk. And then I looked at this card. So it's like this trap that they try to set up for you either was, or set up for this main character is should have been. But they can't walk if they in prison. Like they wanted to be able to like restrain them and keep them stuck and keep them under control. Say where they go, when they go, how they gonna move and stuff like that. And we have it's time to reflect on your goals. And we have box. What's in the box? Like that. And we have don't quit. Right? They wanted you to stop. Like, and they want, like I said before, they wanted you, well, wanted this main character to quit. If you resonated with the main character, they wanted you to quit, right? Wanted you to stop, and so you don't walk away from them or anything like that. So, like, unfortunately, they didn't want you to walk away from them. They want you to be stuck and captive to them, be their slave. Right? Then we have atypical, right? They wanted to be like a little different, right? And we have wise. Then we have the law of divine oneness happens for a reason, right? Spirit was trying to do things for you, not to you. They working with you, okay? Then we have friends with benefits. You know, that never popped in my head, friends with benefits. Because it said unrequited, so I just figured, oh, they trying to be friends with benefits. You like, nah, I'm good with that rejection. Main character is like, nah, I'm good. But they like, nah, I want these benefits. Like, FN, right? Now it's making sense, right? They trying to be a friend and with some, and it's like that some was never coming because they just meant to be a friend. If that. And then we have the Queen of Swords God, the hope of all earth with ritual ceremonies can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, adoring the God, the adoring God. Divine blessings, driving away evil spirits, rule, archi- farming, production, agriculture. There we go. Yes! And then we have the Star with God the Just, equilibrium, protection against attacks in court. We already had the law that came out. It could be spiritual court, physical courts, but either way, whichever one it is, the evil spirit that whoever they made this deal with, or whatever it is they did, got possessed by something. That's before. Angels sit here literally, I believe this was the one that just mainly fights, or literally is going to fight, defend you. Like it literally says, cast it away, right? So the trap that they were trying to set for you they set for themselves. Then we have the Ace of Wands, fertility, multiplication, protection against despair, help one be patient. Then we have the Ace of Wands from earlier. Then we have the Nine of Cups, so she had earlier too. God, the kindest giver, healing, preserving health, and curing diseases. Then we have Metatron. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, Metatron, the Recording Angel, advancement in progress, teach, guides, and records life events in the Book of Life. He also has a twin brother. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which we have right here. Oh, funny enough, he also got the sword. Look at him. We just don't have the shield. But the King of Pentacles, the adoring God. We had that twice. Look up there. So God was in here. Spirit was in here. Spirit was working with this main character. Okay? Obedience, cause harmony and peace, calm anger in anyone. Then we had the Hangman, the only God, desire for knowledge, protection from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. So let's take a little break. So with the Queen of Swords, you're starting to see through the illusions that this person is trying to have, and with this Ace of Pentacles, it's a very solid, stable offer. You seeing that the offer that they're trying to give to you, or they're trying to provide you, or trying to come back in with, it's not stable. You can't, and the star is all about being vulnerable. You can't be vulnerable with this person. You can't be balanced with this person. There would be no peace. There would be no harmony. It's all just about like lust and sex with this fertility and multiplication, right? And it's time to heal from that and break free from that. Where this person is just trying to keep you stuck in this loveless relationship or this loveless marriage that is friends with benefit. Even if it started off like a friends with benefits, they would have impregnated you to try to create this like legacy that they could have a kid, and then this it's just gonna continue. They're not like, oh, well I have a kid with them, they love me now. It's like no. You will just be an in-house caretaker, providing for them and a kid. They will never give you love. Like, then we have the Knight of Swords. Intelligent richness, protection, fertility of women, making kids respectful towards their parents. So like I just said, they just like protecting fertility. Like if this person was trying to get you pregnant or trying to do everything in their power to either compromise that, spirit was like, nah, you're not doing that. Then we have the Five of Swords. We're also, I like how some, like, the repeating cards is pretty much saying, like, story is pretty much close to the end. Story is pretty much, like, it's done. It's ended. Like, it is what it is. Then we have the Five of Swords with the God, the highest being, desperate or desire to know and acquiring the wisdom of. Then we have the Page of Wands, the Preventing God, providing light, confining the wicked, and slander, saving from enemies. And we have the Magician, the generous God, spiritual wisdom and magic, help one gains wisdom and discover hidden secrets. The Moon. Let me tell you what this person was doing. They was doing a lot of shit. Selling their soul, being possessed, getting down with the devil. So they're trying to get this person to do it too. And it's like, that's absurd. It's crazy. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the eternal God, intelligent, lucivity. Alright? And providing consult and compassion. I was scratching my nose. Then we have the Four of Cups with God, deflecting evil, healing capacity, protection from weapons, safely and travel. Then we have the Two of Swords with the God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the circles, lifting oppressing boundaries, bringing victory. And we have the Four of Swords with God of Trinity. This angel look tired, cause bitch, I'm tired too. Like reading all this, we have mission protection against slander and impoisonous people. But also, see what I was talking about before with the strength card, and it was like you weren't this like what they were doing to everybody else, they weren't able to do to you. Like you didn't really have to put the tassel on the lion to sit there get it to be calm. Like you could just you was just chilling, and the thing would have been calm. Like, you would have just looked at it and it would have calmed down. Like you weren't like everybody else, and they couldn't understand that or grasp that. Then we have the Two of Wands, the helping God, love, wisdom, victory over those who attacked you. Now, so that's pretty much like the end of the story part. I'm going into like the parts that like resonate. If it resonated with you, the certain parts that resonate with you, stuff like that, and you're like, oh well, how can I work on this? How can I fix it? Fix myself. Or like while you was watching it, you probably got triggered. Now I'm doing the soul truth and like how to like heal yourself. Crystals. And then I'm gonna use my media deck. See like if there's any other story or shows that kind of sort of have similar theme. Then I have gods and titans, and then we have the Celtic, which kind of goes with the gods and titans when you look at it. So we have, what are the dominant emotions that runs my life? How do you feel your days? Stress or joys, trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goals, no destination will bring us the feelings we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Right? The Nine of Cups. That's what it's talking about. So today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life and your values and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the beliefs that you have to achieve something to feel it? Then we have Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me? Drop my phone. Keep doing that. And that should fail. Yes, he did. Okay. Now we have, if my body could speak, it will say, fill your, or today's so action, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new, exciting goals to take your health to a new level. Then we have, am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today's soul action, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give us permission to speak their own truth. Or this will give others permission to speak their own truth. This is room for all of us. Today's mantra, courage is contagious. Do I know my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strength, we are able to show up in our zones of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Am I getting enough rest to recharge my energy and fully show up to my life? Are you the asset? This body is a vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action, take a bath, put some lavender essential oils to go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a time out today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra, the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Am I in my head or in my heart? You had that earlier. I'm in with my mind and my heart. What is the quality of your self-talk? Your brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitation will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart, it's where miracles happen. Today's so action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspirational video. Do some tapping. Read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. Then we have, how can I deepen my trust right now? Damn. Okay, it was only 2 more. I'm about to say, this is a lot of reading. Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety And when we feel safe, we are unstoppable. Today, so action. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos. What I said before with that anarchist. Anarchists can function in chaos. Can function in chaos. I don't give a fuck. And be certain with yourself so you can deepen that trust in others. To whom am I comparing myself to right now? What are you able to see in others is only visible because it is within you already. Okay, hold on. I forgot the comma. That's important. What you are able to see in others, you is only visible because it is within you. Ready to bring it out, shine a light on these feelings of not enough and see the truth. All that you need in is already within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. Then we have, am I willing? What? You are on the edge of something great. You can feel it. Yes, there is risk, uncertainties, and imperfection ahead. Failures is certain, and vulnerable vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach your dreams, but you must stretch yourself into the whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Stay soul action, be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lead and lift the lid on your own dream. Today's mantra is possible. Okay. Now we're moving into the heal yourself. We have courage. We have the hole in your soul. You have a hole in your soul because this person keeps draining you and pulling all your energy, and you keep allowing these people to come in your life. It's time to let them go. Kick them to the curb. Cut that shit out. Then we have pay attention to the signs. Spirit trying to say, cut that shit out, Sway. Cut that shit out. Cause all these angels is out here that's trying to help this person is pretty much trying to help you and do the same thing for you. If you pay attention to the signs, healing, you can heal yourself. Okay? This person cannot heal you because they were the one that broke you. Entrapment. You see? They could not heal you because they're the one that broke you. They would just get you caught up in something. Wild. They will get you caught up in something. And it's time for you to save yourself from this confusion, this bewilderment, this backward ass person. We have labradorite. With rest, sleep, and dream. Some crystals you can use. Oh, these two came out together. So we have green jade. No, this might be labradorite. There's labradorite. What? This is labradorite. You know what this is. Because now I'm getting confused. I keep trying to say this one, but I keep saying labradorite. So that seemed to be the one that y'all really need to work with. Okay, the labradorite. Right, with spirituality, rest. Oh, that's what it is. Because it does the rest and the spirituality. It does both. And then the green jade for prosperity, abundance, and nobility. Saying that you need to rest and recharge because you might have some spiritual gifts, some spiritual knowledge, spiritual nobility that you're unaware of because you're so damn tired. Also with the dream, and then we also had the emotional, not emotional, intelligent, lucidity. So you probably can do like some lucid dreams or stuff like that. And not everybody can do that. Not everybody know that people can do that. And it's just like, so if this person try to like intervene in your dream and they don't know that you're able to control your dream, they will be in for a rude awakening. Cause it's like, who? Why the fuck you trying to come in my dream, bro? Like it's whoa. Like who you? Now we have Perite with luck, success, and prosperity. Born Knight with hope, persistence, and renewal. Rose Quartz with love, joy, and connection. Help you make meaningful connection with people that you're supposed to make meaningful connection with. Olite with navigation. There we go. Wisdom and communication. Point you in the right direction. Sunstone. Fulfillment, motivation, contentment. Okay, these two came out together. Clear quartz or lapazuli. The lapazuli was creativity, intelligence, and truth. The clear quartz for energy, purpose, and motivation. Hematite? Might be saying that wrong. With grounding, solidity, and compress. No, because I know I'm going to say that wrong. Look at that. Then we have bravery, strength, and persistence. Alright, nope. Then we have connection, relief, and calm. That word. We have amber with rebirth, brightness, and strength. Amethyst with fertility, balance, and sobriety. Colite with vision, passion, and positivity. Okay. Now we're using the media. By other shows and or movies that is similar to. So we have Pride and Prejudice and Golden Girls. Yeah, it could be like a romantic sitcom. But in Pride and Prejudice, ooh, it could be Pride and Prejudice with the sister. Cause she low key did run away. And then they had to do Then we have The Mask. Yeah. I'm trying to cover it up because yeah. Then we have Everything. And we have Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's that mask. They trying to cover something up. Oh, even in yeah. Somebody abusing their power, abusing their authority, and over. The love that they have is very abusive, and they're not seeing that way. Explained is a show on Netflix. You can watch like 30 minutes documentaries. You can learn something. Learn something new every day. We have Bruce Almighty. And the whole point of Bruce Almighty is like he was feeling like God was always picking on him and stuff like that, and that if he was God, he would probably like be better and do it better than God. So God, gave Bruce. He didn't even give him all of his power, just like a little bit of it, a smidge of it. And well, you see, if you watch the movie, you can see the movie. But like at a certain point, like with prayers and stuff like that, he was feel like he was able to hear everybody's prayers. And then the person that was playing God, which was Morgan Freeman, he was like, that's just like a 2 block radius. That's just people. Either like it was like from his building or like on his block, and it was driving him crazy. So it like God is like, bro, like imagine like everybody in the world, like I hear, like come on now, that kind of thing. And then we have Atypical. It's a show on Netflix. And we also have that here before. When I was like, they might try to be doing a little bit things a little bit strange. Where as with this person, when Atypical, they have like the main character is autistic, so how he might do things is very different, or go about things is very different than how somebody else would. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve the same amount of respect as somebody else, as quote unquote normal person. Then we have The Perfect Guy, a drama thriller. I did say that. It's like a love show, a love movie gone wrong. Then you have Sherlock, which is a crime show. Read between the lines. We have Animal Farm. There's a book or a play. Either way, somebody abusing their power and becoming the same. They're abusing their power and becoming the exact same person that they wanted not to become. Like say somebody abused when they was growing up or when they was a kid, somebody abused their power over them, right? And they was like, oh, I'm never gonna become this person. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. They sure did become that person. And we have the Truman Show. That's that using the technology to watch you, to stalk you. And then we have Hades with Death. We have Odin with Guidance. Apollo with Inquiry. Our Punch with Fear. Hermes with Communication. Ganesha with Obstacles. They're trying to create fear and obstacles to try to slow you down. But like I said before, or speaking obstacles and wishing obstacles on you. But like I said before, Spirit is like, nah, that's not happening. And then with this inquiry, all these problems or stuff that they trying to put onto you, you actually have the ability to think through them and solve the problem. Whereas for them, whatever they wishing on you, they won't be able to handle it or survive it, live through it. Or the stuff that you already been through, if it would have happened to them, they would never been able to like survive it, been through it, be the person that you are, or anything like that. Then we have Metheus with Sacrifice. Yeah, we had that earlier too. They just wanted to sacrifice you. But Poseidon with Flow had that earlier too. Trying to mess up your flow. Then we have the Green Man Abundance. We have Prometheus. Well, I don't know how to say that word, but I know what he did. He helped with the humans. Then we have the nope, I'm gonna say it wrong with ecstasy. Then we had that before with the sobriety and stuff like that. Just drinking and gallivanting. Don't know why that popped in my head. But just drinking, drugs, and doing like giving into like sex and all this other stuff. Then we have Valken with inventions. Then we have Helos with cycles. Do we have the Titan and the God of Sun? Let's just say that much. So something's definitely being illuminated here. Shining the light on. Showing you which direction to be. Like, it's trying to show, for one, it's showing you who's the problem, the inquiry. Showing you the problem, who the problem, why you stuck in this cycle with this. I'm trying to figure out why am I here. You here because you're stuck in a cycle with somebody. And Spirit's trying to help guide you out. I'm trying to show you the beauty of getting out of this situation. There is much more to life than this fuckery. Then we have Hypnos with sleep. Then we have, don't know how to say this, with shapeshifting. Right, it's like Spirit's trying to give you answers to send you shines. Either through like your sleeping, either just simply sending it to you. But it's like when you sleep, and once you're able to realize that you have a lot more empowerment, like I said before, you could be one of those people that can lucid dreams. You can change, you can shapeshift your dreams into what you want it to be. If this person trying to come in to your dream, right, and try to take control of it, it's just like, nah, fuck is you doing? Like, who sent you here? Like, get out. That kind of thing. Like, you can take back your power. Then we have a cat with dedication. Then we have Aries with war. Sometimes you gotta fight. Sometimes you don't. With this person, you gotta fight to defend your boundaries. Because they're trying to create every which way to come in and start this cycle back up and be in your life when they're not meant to be there. Then we have Orc with doorway, strength, journey. These two came out together. Shaman spiral and the slope with awareness, practice, connection, ancient knowledge, help, and dimensional. Right? Once you control your dreams, you can go in any dimension you actually want. I always say be careful because you know what city is. Be careful. Be careful out there. I don't know, cause I don't really. Well, when they happen to me, I don't see things, cause I'm still in my dreams. So I don't know when the people wake up. Well, some people when they wake up and they see something standing there, I don't see that. I don't see that. So I'll say be careful. That's what I'm just still be in my dreams. And that part. I'm not saying I'm gonna die. Like I'll die in my dreams. I'll just. It's. For example, one time I was floating and I didn't want to float no more. And I kept saying down, but somehow I kept floating up. So it was that. But somehow I stopped floating, but I couldn't get back down. But that was on me. We have Fawn with beginnings, willingness, and opportunity. And then we have dream. See that dreaming? Manifestation and plan and be. Then we have the maiden, innocent, love, pass. It's like, don't manifest a past love. Like, manifest something new. And be willing to seek something new or find what's out there. Overcome your past, heal from your past. We have surrender, let go, free, and flow. Yeah, flow 3 times. Then we have step out, hide, courage, camouflage. Like, stop hiding, step out. Another thing about camouflage, depending on where you are in certain environments, we can see you. Okay, I don't know how to say this word because I don't know what that letter is. But we have guide, Oham, and tree spirits. I want to say it's divination. But then why did they just put... Oh, it is. D. Yeah, divination. Then we have the oak, guardian, threshold, answers, open mind. Your spirit guide's trying to give it answers if you be open-minded to receive them. Then we have shallow water, deep healing, energy, emotions, and pilgrimage. But yeah, that's all that I'm seeing for this reading. Well, technically story time. You could say the parts that resonate with you, parts that you connected with. You was like, yeah, I can see that happening. Oh, I know that happened. Right? The lessons, the help that spirit is trying to say. And, apply it to your own life, your own way. Seek help if you need to seek help. But if this was like your story to the T, shit was spirit, okay? I ain't do none of this. I didn't do none of this. But like I said before, like how with the tarot, like most of the cards started repeating. It was pretty much saying like, yeah, this is the end of the story. Like, take the signs, see the signs, realize what this person been doing, how this person been acting, and what the characters is doing and stuff like that, and apply what needs to be applied. If you feel like you're the main character, then you're the main character. If you feel like you're the person that's abusing your power, well, I'm sorry to say, it's not gonna end up well for you. Like, it's not gonna, like, I try to laugh, and I was laughing this whole time, and none of this happened. Like, I laughed this time, it got blown away. So it's just like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna end up well for you. Or if you were just like that witness, that innocent bystander that didn't do anything but know that this was happening, is like, they didn't really talk much about you. But, you apply whatever you need to apply, whatever you fit. But other than that, take care of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.